That's right, I can read your mind. I know that you want to use a fan to create an ambient guitar drone in the middle of a pandemic. Let's get to work. Since we're all stuck in the house together, I thought it would be fun to do a series of ambient guitar projects in which I show you some ideas and concepts that I've used and then have you try it out. And not only that, post your results into the comments of this video, whether it's on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, YouTube, wherever it is. Let's check out the results and enjoy each other's work. So on this episode, as I've already kind of said, we're going to be using a fan to create wind-powered ambient guitar drones. Now, I've done this with fans, with sitting the guitar out on a windy day. I've used a lot of different techniques. It's actually very easy and can be very interesting. First up, you'll need a guitar, an electric guitar. Really, any electric guitar will do as long as the pickups are not too noisy. If you're using an old school Telecaster, it may not work so well because in this scenario, we're not going to be picking the strings and creating a lot of gain. We're going to be relying on the fan or the wind and maybe something to hit the strings lightly. So noise is going to come through a lot more. So use a guitar with humbuckers or a guitar that has a noiseless setting. You'll also want to tune your guitar to an open chord or some tuning that creates a pleasing sound for what you're trying to accomplish. Next up are effect pedals, and really, they're optional. You can record the sound and then add all your effects as plugins in your recording software. I'm using a small pedal board though, with a compressor, a distortion, and then also a delay pedal, just kind of to create the basic sound. And then finally, I recommend having something to kind of randomly bang against the strings a little bit. I'm using a plastic bag and I've got it taped to my fan. Now, this fan has 3 speeds. I'm going to go ahead and try all 3 speeds with this. As you will see, though, you're going to need to experiment to find the right positioning of your bag or whatever you're going to use and the fan speed. So let me go ahead and start with low speed. I'll go to medium and then high. Isn't that interesting? With each fan speed, you kind of get different results, right? Because the bag, my little plastic bag here, is kind of reacting differently to the velocity of the air coming through the fan. So again, you'll have to experiment with whatever you're using to see what provides you with the best results. Once you've got everything set up and configured, I recommend recording several minutes. I typically go for 7 or 8 minutes of kind of this drone. And then what I'll do is kind of scan through the results, find the most pleasing part of that 7 or 8 minutes, and use that to create a loop that I can just use for as long as I want in the piece of music that I'm creating. And of course, even if you're using pedals like I am, you can always come back behind and add effects in your recording software. So right now I'm in Logic Pro, and you'll see that I've got 3 additional effects added to my wind-powered drone. The first is step effects from Logic Pro, and that's simply kind of a stepped filter so I can create some more modulating, filtering kind of randomness into the drone. Second up is an EQ. I wanted to drop out a little bit of the low end to kind of let the upper frequencies shine through a little bit more. And then third is the Valhalla Shimmer Reverb, and as you can hear, it's creating just kind of that angelic, shimmery kind of layer on top. All right, now you've got your drone recorded, you've got some really cool effects added, and you've got this angelic thing going on. Well, what can you do with it now? Well, simply put, you can begin to add other layers of instruments or voices on top. I'm going to go ahead and add a voice layer on top of this particular drone. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of wordless singing. Let's see what that sounds like. A wind-powered ambient guitar drone. If you do the experiment, please post the results below. I would love to hear what you come up with. Also, if you've used the technique before, please drop a comment and let me know how you did it and what the results were like. I would love to learn from all of you. So I've got a playlist for you. It's other wind-powered ambient guitar thingies that I've posted here on the channel. Also, if you've not yet subscribed, please do so. And I'll see all of you on the next video.